The 2025 Formula One season has been defined by a remarkable influx of new talent, a rookie class that is arguably one of the most exciting in years. We have Kimi Antonelli, the prodigy in the mighty Mercedes. We have Gabriel Bortoleto, the reigning Formula 2 champion, battling in the Sauber. But amidst this constellation of rising stars, one driver's performance has been a quiet revelation, a slow burn that erupted into a blaze of glory on the sun-drenched dunes of Zandvoort. A performance that makes a compelling, data-driven case that he is not just the standout rookie of the season, but the best talent of his generation. His name, Isack Hadjar. This isn't a story about a single lucky result. This is a story about resilience, about raw, unadulterated pace, and about a driver who is consistently outperforming the machinery beneath him. While others have shown flashes of brilliance, Hajar's journey from the heartbreak of his debut to the elation of his first podium provides the definitive proof point. This is a rigorous, objective analysis of why Isack Hadjar is not just a driver to watch, but a future champion in the making. Welcome to Front Lockout. Chapter 1. The Zandvoort Zenith. A driver's career is often defined by a single weekend, a moment where potential crystallizes into undeniable performance. For Isack Hadjar, that weekend was the 2025 Dutch Grand Prix, and it was a masterclass from start to finish. The weekend began with a significant setback. A breakdown in Friday practice cost him valuable track time, but what followed was a stunning display of raw speed and adaptability. In Saturday's qualifying on one of the most demanding circuits on the calendar, Hajar delivered what he called probably the best lap I've had this year. He put his Racing Bulls car on P4, a career best, and the best qualifying result for his team all season. He was just 0.2 of a second off the pace of four-time world champion Max Verstappen. It was, as his own team engineer called it, the perfect lap. But it was his race performance that was truly revelatory. From fourth on the grid, he spent the majority of the Grand Prix holding off a relentless charge from the likes of Ferrari's Charles Leclerc and Mercedes' George Russell, drivers in theoretically superior cars. It was a masterclass in defensive driving, a display of tactical awareness and composure that belied his rookie status. His third-place podium was ultimately secured when Lando Norris suffered a late-race power unit failure. But this was not a lucky break. As any top-tier driver will tell you, you have to be in a position to capitalize on the misfortune of others. Hadjar had driven a flawless race, making no mistakes and maximizing what he had. He had earned his place on that podium. The fan vote for Driver of the Day, which he won with nearly 40% of the vote, confirmed what the paddock already knew. This was an outstanding performance. The Zandvoort weekend was the moment Isack Hadjar announced himself on the world stage. Chapter 2. The Blueprint of a Champion. To truly understand Hadjar's potential, you have to look beyond that single weekend at the trajectory that brought him there, a trajectory defined by raw speed and remarkable resilience. His junior career was a clear sign of what was to come. While he finished as the Formula 2 runner-up in 2024, a deeper dive into the data reveals a crucial fact. Hajar took more feature race victories than any other driver, including the eventual champion, Gabriel Bortoleto. This demonstrates a fundamental race-winning speed, a higher peak performance that is highly valued in Formula One. Red Bull's own Christian Horner described him as a raw talent, with the speed, who just needed a little bit of polishing. But it is his resilience that truly sets him apart. His Formula One debut at the Australian Grand Prix was a public humiliation. He crashed on the formation lap, his race over before it began. He was visibly devastated, crying, stating he felt his life was over. Red Bull's notoriously tough advisor, Helmut Marko, called his emotional display a bit embarrassing. For a young driver, this kind of public failure could have been career-ending. But for Hajar, it became a turning point. He received an outpouring of support, most notably from his childhood idol, Lewis Hamilton, who reminded him that even the greatest champions make career-defining mistakes. Hajar took Marko's harsh criticism in stride and, as he said, bounced back very quickly. This ability to process a public setback, to absorb the pressure, and to come back stronger is a rare and invaluable trait. It is the hallmark of true mental fortitude, a non-quantifiable asset that separates the good from the great. Chapter 3. The Generational Comparison. To make a definitive case for Hajar, a rigorous, objective comparison with his key rookie rivals is essential, and the central metric is not raw points, but performance relative to the competitiveness of their machinery. Let's start with Kimi Antonelli. The Mercedes prodigy sits higher in the standings and has also secured a podium. But according to mid-season performance rankings, the Mercedes is the third fastest car on the grid. The Racing Bulls car that Hajar drives is ranked 6th. Antonelli's podium in Canada was a strong drive, but it was significantly aided by a collision between the two McLarens. Hajar's podium at Zandvoort was the result of a sustained race-long defence against front-running cars. From a professional standpoint, a podium in the sixth fastest car is a more impressive feat than a podium in the third fastest. It demonstrates a greater ability to overperform, to extract the maximum from a less capable machine. Now, let's look at Gabriel Bortoleto, the reigning F2 champion. Driving for Sauber, which is ranked as the slowest car on the grid, he has shown flashes of brilliance, but his overall results fall significantly short of Hajar's. Their F2 rivalry is telling. Hajar had more race wins, demonstrating a higher peak speed, even if Bortoleto's consistency won him the title. This performance-to-car ratio is the definitive argument. A driver's true skill is measured by their ability to consistently punch above their weight. Hajar's P4 qualifying and podium finish in a midfield car is a clear and undeniable overperformance. He is not just benefiting from a well-behaved machine, he is pushing it to its absolute limit and beyond. Chapter 4. The Intangible Edge. The statistics tell a powerful story, but they don't capture the full picture. The Driver of the Day awards show that all three of these rookies have had standout weekends that have captured the imagination of the fans. They are all immense talents. But it is Hajar's narrative arc that gives him the intangible edge, the journey from the public heartbreak of Australia to the pure elation of Zandvoort, the superior race-winning pace in his junior career, and the consistent, demonstrable ability to outperform his car against top-tier rivals. This is the blueprint of a future champion. A driver's true quality is not just defined by their greatest result, but by their ability to overcome their greatest setbacks and to consistently perform above the theoretical limits of their machinery. Chapter 5. A Case for Generational Greatness. The case for Isack Hadjar as the best rookie of his generation is a powerful and definitive one. While a simple points comparison might tell one story, a deeper, more rigorous analysis reveals another. His Dutch Grand Prix podium was a microcosm of his talent, raw pace, flawless execution, and tactical composure under immense pressure. His F2 trajectory highlights a fundamental, race-winning speed. His journey from the Australian DNF to Zandvoort glory reveals a depth of mental resilience that is a prerequisite for a champion. And most critically, his results represent a significant and consistent overperformance relative to his machinery. This ability to extract more potential from his car than his rivals is the most compelling evidence of his extraordinary talent. In a rookie class filled with future stars, Isack Hadjar's blend of raw speed, mental fortitude, and the proven ability to maximize his car's potential solidifies his position as the most impressive and promising of his generation. The podium at Zandvoort was not a destination, it was a signpost, a pivotal moment in what is shaping up to be a truly remarkable Formula One career. We would like to hear all your comments. Do you believe Hajar is the Rookie of the Year? And if so, do you think he should make the leap to Red Bull next year and pair with Verstappen? Welcome to Front Lockout.